Good morning, Sarah. Hi, my name's Bowden Ferguson. Ryan has briefed me and the team about you and Michael and your plans to expand the business, and you thought now would be a great time to apply for trademark protection. Well, that is a wise choice. With an increase in productivity comes an increase in size and visibility. And with an increase in visibility comes a greater market presence, which draws potential competition and unfortunately increases the risk of someone taking advantage of your hard work and producing similar products and services with similar logos, words, etc. It's unfortunate that such things happen, but of course this is precisely why trademark protection should be sought. The goal is for people to see your trademark and immediately recognize and know this brand and what they stand for. Such is the power of a strong trademark. Just think of all the products in your life, your Nike shoes, your Apple phone. These are some of the most recognized brands ever to exist. As a result of having a strong trademark, people then start to look for your trademark when shopping for eco-friendly products because they trust the trademark. They understand that the brand behind the trademark is trustworthy and they stand by what they do. In providing consumers with such a broad range of products, a strong trademark will essentially draw all these different types of products under one umbrella. This strengthens the brand recognition and your brand identity by increasing the likelihood of consumers making contact with your products. Also, a wide range of products can draw an equally wide range of potential customers. Now, advantages of trademark protection: the distinctiveness in the marketplace and legal protection. Those are the two main benefits of having a registered trademark. That's the way we see it. As your company grows, so does your trademark. It grows in visibility in the marketplace and it grows in value. Trademarks for your products and services are the best way of ensuring that all your hard work is protected now and for years to come. You can build on your hard work, focus on growth, and not have to worry about competitors or inferior products stealing your market share. For example, like we mentioned before, Apple and Nike, these are exceedingly well-known brands with instantly recognizable trademarks. Their distinctiveness assures they have instant recognition in the marketplace, and being adequately protected under federal law allows them to dominate the marketplace against potential infringement. They don't have to worry about it because we all know what Nike looks like, so if we see something similar come along, that's just it. We won't see something similar come along. This is precisely what we can achieve, Sarah, for you and Eco Green Safe Tech. Registration with IP Australia or Intellectual Property Australia or registered trademarks affords the trademark protection under the Trademarks Act of 1995, which is a Commonwealth Act and works Australia-wide. The process of trademark protection internationally is a little bit different, and we can talk about that as well. In simplest terms, the Trademarks Act is legal protection afforded to you by the federal government. This gives you the exclusive right to use your trademark whether you're selling your goods, marketing your services, or indeed promoting your business as a whole. Unregistered trademarks, Sarah, are also afforded legal protection. The tort of passing off is a common defence against unregistered trademark infringement. Also, Section 18 of the Australian Consumer Law addresses misleading or deceptive conduct in trade and commerce. Basically, these two concepts guard against another brand or company selling goods or services with similar trademarks as you, or misleading consumers into thinking that they are associated with Eco Green Safe Tech when in fact they are not. Both measures prevent other brands and companies from benefiting from your hard work and goodwill or reputation you've built up in the community and relevant marketplace, which will not be insignificant considering you've been in business for several years already. Now, if we cannot secure the trademarks that we're applying for, those are the protections we're afforded. But Should that happen, we can alter our strategy slightly based on the examiner's report. We apply and then they say yay or nay to tell us what we can do, and they send us back a report. After the careful and appropriate action we took in the initial steps of the application, we're confident of successfully proceeding through the process. All the tools available from IP Australia were put to good use to ensure very little overlap with existing trademarks. And even if there was, these products and services were in different industry and classes of products. The trademarks you should seek protection for are the words and the logo as one entity. See, the very specific things that make your trademark unique and distinctive and distinguishable are the elements that should be included and secured. The very things that represent you as a company and a brand, images or words that convey your philosophy or ideology are the trademarks we should aim to protect. So, taking the logo in its current form, the colours convey a friendly to nature aesthetic along with the leaves in the centre. The cog represents the technology and innovation. These are powerful identifiers and will distinguish you from other brands. The short words are also easier to remember, which I think forms a nice contrast with the theme of technology, which is which is usually like a more technical or also complicated aspect of a company's business. So you pair that with the logo, and I think you have a strong, powerful image to build your brand around. The cost of the overall process varies depending on how many trademarks you wish to register and in how many classes. So, based on the material you emailed me, a total cost of $2,250 will probably be incurred. This takes into account the standard application process, which is performed online for 9 classes of goods and services. That's based on the list of products you gave me, and that all occurs within a 13-week time frame. Should we make any amendments to the application, add products or services, or apply for a series trademark, then the costs will obviously increase. A series trademark, by the way, in your case, would involve applying for trademarks that had the logo, the words eco, green, safe tech, and any combination of such. So you could apply for a trademark that also had the word safe tech in it. A series trademark, of course, provides the broadest and greatest protection. However, the cost is considerable. We can talk about this at a later date, of course, if you want. The process, Sarah, is actually a rather simple and straightforward one. Eco Green Safe Tech Innovations Proprietary Limited is a registered company and is therefore considered a separate legal entity. Consequently, the company can own a trademark, take on debt, and sue other legal entities. This is important because it's considered the first step in the process of trademark application, which is who will own the trademark. Secondly, the business, you, Sarah, and Michael both reside in Australia. And because you're already operating as a business, you obviously intend to use the trademark for the goods and services in your application. The next steps are where we come in, the lawyers. We finalise the type of trademark that we're applying for. In our case, it will be the logo and the 4 words. Then we determine which classes of products and services we intend to register the trademark in. These classes are according to IP Australia's classification system. We also search existing trademarks for similar ones to yours. The last thing we want to do is infringe on someone else's trademark. The whole point of this is that no one infringes on yours. We then choose an application process that suits, gather and submit our documentation, include the payment, finalise the payment, and then file our application with IP Australia and then await the outcome. Of course, we will keep you up to date with any progress of the application, any developments and such. As per your request, Sarah, I can supply you with a report from the Australian Trademark Search System to see if there are any potential infringements are likely. I'll also supply you with a copy of the application just so you can read over it and just to double and sort of triple check that all the information that we supply IP Australia is correct. It will be another application if we get it wrong. It was good to touch base with you, Sarah, and I'll certainly keep you informed of any developments. Thanks and bye.